What's up, midgets? Hello and welcome back to another Wednesday video and to Scarlet Hollow. Today we're gonna keep playing episode 1 and see exactly how Schnurpy is gonna settle into the town of Scarlet Hollow and Scarlet Manor, especially with our drug-addicted cousin, because that's the voice I gave her. It doesn't seem like there's much else for you to do here right now. What I did was put in my clothes. I met my opossum friend, and then I tried to take a nap. No, I'm not gonna investigate the Forbidden Wings. You know what, I'm gonna make a PB&J because I'm kinda hungry myself, so let's do that. Haven't had anything to eat all day. The only things louder than your stomach right now are the creaks and moans of this ancient place. A PB&J sounds exactly like what you need to take on the rest of the day. You head to the kitchen. There's the cat. You're back in the kitchen, ready to craft a beautiful peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's a daunting task, given the state of the place, but the aggressive growls of your stomach outweigh your fear of food poisoning. To get started, you'll probably need to find some peanut butter, some jelly, bread, plates, and a knife. I'm not gonna approach Frou Frou, because Frou Frou can eat me, from what I understood. So let's search the fridge. As you approach the fridge, your eyes catch a note tapped to the door, reading, "Janie, stay out," in all caps. Oh, Janie is the maid, right? Below it, in separate handwriting, are the words, "Okie dokie." Wow. How does my cousin survive on this, man? You open the fridge. You already feel a deep urge to wash your hands, even though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle. Examine all takeout. No, I'm not gonna check the mayonnaise. I'm gonna take the jelly. You reach for one of the unopened jars of grape jelly, carefully checking its expiration date. You breathe a sigh of relief when you realize it's recent. Nice. This was either purchased specifically for you, or jelly is one of the few things in this kitchen Tabitha actually uses. All you need now is a plate, a knife, bread, and some peanut butter. Better close this fridge and keep looking. Alright, close the fridge. You return to the kitchen, closing the fridge behind you. Search the pantry. There's bread and peanut butter. Tabitha sure loves her mac and cheese. Yeah, is that like the only thing she eats? Look closer. Okay, keen eye. At-home gourmet, having him coming back for seconds. I mean, with a smile like that I wouldn't, but okay. You squint into the darkness of the pantry. Behind the molded bread, a single book lies forgotten. A thin layer of dust collected on its cover. You pick it up. Calf's brain aspic? Eddie's favorite, served on toast or with plain crackers. Yeah, I love my brain on toast, please. Flip to a bookmarked page. Both calf's brain and aspic are unappetizing enough on their own, and you can only imagine how vile the combination of the two would be. What kind of person would call this their favorite food? No wonder your mom ran far, far away from this place. Yeah, that's a dead rat. Shut the book and put it back in its place. Alright, take bread. Pick up one of the non-moldy loaves of bread. Great, one step closer to a satisfying snack. All you need now is a plate, a knife, and some peanut butter. Take peanut butter. GIF. I love the brand. The king of nut butters, and only 3% of each jar is mashed up cockroaches. America, explain, please. The only things you need now are a plate and a knife. Close the pantry. I'm not gonna touch Tabitha's stuff. She was very specific about it. Plus, she's kinda on edge. I don't want to make our relationship worse than it already is. Especially since I said that we're both members of the Dead Moms Club now last time. Close the pantry door as best as you can and turn back to the rest of the kitchen. Search the cabinets. This cabinet must be where Tabitha keeps the dishware and, oddly enough, the utensils. Grab a plate and a butter knife. Grab a plate and a butter knife. This is the last ingredient you needed to make your PB&J. Time to get to work. Examine the mug. Examine the shot glass. Oh, hell yeah. It reads, "I survived Deb's 50th. Your aunt's name was Perlane, so this wasn't from her 50th. From the few stories you'd heard from your mom, Perlane wasn't the type to have kitschy, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, friends who gave out themed shot glasses at their birthday parties. Maybe it belongs to Janie. You imagine she might need an alcoholic beverage to get through cleaning this place. Especially with Tabitha's sour face peering over her shoulder. Examine the mug. It reads, "I was blown away at Blowing Rock, NC. So your aunt and cousin actually traveled sometimes, even if it was only a few hours from the estate. Maybe you can route your return trip through Blowing Rock. It might be nice to see the local sights before heading home." Okay. Close the cabinet and look back to the rest of the kitchen. Check out the garden on second thought. Okay, make that PB&J. By the state of this horrendous kitchen, you have successfully combined your 3 ingredients to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Congratulations, you can feed yourself. That looks so good. Job well done. Kinda hungry. Of that castle, and it took you less than a minute to eat. The rest of the day lies in front of you. Okay, well, let's check out the garden, sure. Oh, this is a place where some horrors will happen, I'm sure of it. This garden was reclaimed by the wilderness long ago. You don't think you want to go out there after all? Are you even up to date on your tetanus shots? Am I? Return to the kitchen. Close the door behind you and return to the kitchen. Dude, there's no horror yet. Ugh, whatever, you're done here. Congratulations, you've eaten and have a full day ahead of you. What do you want to do next? Might as well head to town. Let's go meet some local folk, sure. There's not much left for you to do here other than head out and explore the town. You do just that. If you'd have known you'd wind up having to walk all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop, especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. Yeah. If only you could wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of the tension. Though maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. Now you're speaking my language. Continue down the path. Really pretty out here. Continue down the path. Finally, you made it back to town. Why does it look so run down? Good God. Holler, as that guy on the bus called it, has probably seen better days. It still has the feeling of an idyllic country town, but its sidewalks are cracked and many of the storefronts are boarded up, their windows dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. Yeah, it kind of feels that way, doesn't it? Oh my god, it's a puppy! Gretchen, come back! Oh, I couldn't read that. Sorry about that. Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to be. She loves to get loose and cause havoc. Dude, she has a Mothman shirt. I love it. Looks kind of cute, and the puppy looks absolutely scared. I love it. A pug. She's so cute. I love pugs. She's so cute. Thanks. She is cute. Sure, most of her teeth have fallen out, and she's got a couple of weird growths. But for a 17-year-old pug, that's pretty good. That's amazing. 17? That's incredible. Sure is. I'm hoping she beats the current record holder and makes it to 19. Or better yet, 20. The more time we get together, the better. Isn't that right, Gretch? Not sure the dog agrees. Kinda looks terrified. But what am I doing? I got so caught up in the excitement of meeting someone new that I entirely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Stella. It's not often I see a strange face up in the Holler. Please stop calling it that. Every now and then, there's a new crop of call folks, but you don't look dusty enough for that. She likes me. You aren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral? Offer her your boiled peanuts. No. None of your business. I'm gonna introduce myself. Jesus, can I not just be polite? Hi, I'm Schnurpy. I come from Bulgroinia, and yes, I am here for the Scarlet funeral. You must be Tabitha's cousin, right? That's the only person I can think of who would come to town for the funeral. How's she holding up? To be honest, I've been a little worried about her all alone up in that big house. I'm sorry, did you say Tabby? The darkness hangs over her, okay. She always so, rough around the edges? Yep, that's Tabby for you. I wouldn't take it too personally. I'm not sure what it says about her state of mind. That she's still her same old grumpy self. It'll probably be good for her now that you're staying there, even though she'd probably never admit it. She's really not worth your time, damn. Are you two friends? I was probably closer than most people have gotten to being able to call her a friend. School here is really small, so everyone had to at least get along with everyone else. She was a grade ahead of me, but everyone knew her, especially since she's a Scarlet. We wound up bonding a bit when we were both in the school's production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. I was Puck and she was Mustard Seed. As you might have expected, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. But then she graduated and that was that. Oh, if you just got to town, you must be starving. I was just on my way to the diner for a coffee, and they've got amazing biscuits. My treat. Follow her. Uh-huh. Wow, there's a lot more people in the town than I anticipated. That's so many people. The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. God, I'm getting hungrier by the minute. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate, the diner is filled with the comforting din of human life. All of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment. Dude, even the little girl is staring at me. Please stop. Everyone, I'm Schnurpy. Just in town for the funeral. Before anyone can respond, you and Stella casually slide into a booth, pretending the whole town didn't just gawk at you like a sideshow attraction. And everyone is now murmuring. Good, I love it. Looks like your entrance was a little more dramatic than you were expecting, huh? Folks around here don't meet many strangers as is, and with who you're related to, well, let's just say you'll be the talk of the town for a while. As you settle into the booth, you can't help but pick up some of the murmurs of conversation around you. What are they saying? Yeah, listen in. Stella pets Gretchen while you take a quick look around the diner. At the corner, two policemen and a woman you assume to be the owner shoot sidelong glances in your direction while whispering to each other. Vivian's kid. Never thought we'd actually meet them. Looks so much like her. Oh yes, those eyes are unmistakable. That haunted look. I always thought it'd go away once she finally got out of this town, but I guess unhappiness was baked into her DNA. A young mother and her syrup-stained child sit at the table across from you. Mommy? Who is that? Don't stare, Tulip. That's Miss Tabitha's cousin. Oh, so that's why they look so sad. I would look sad too if I had to have Miss Tabitha as a cousin. Do you think Tabitha's cousin is mean too? I don't know. I'll find out next time I go visit Miss Tabitha. Are you gonna finish your pancakes? They're almost cold, Sweet Pea, and we've gotta get home to help Daddy. So that's Janie then. In the far back corner, a man sits alone at a small table, sipping coffee and reading a paper. Ugh, why are the strangers who wander into town never gorgeous blonde ladies of an appropriate age? Why is it always cowboys, punks, and whippersnappers? Lastly, a group of coal miners sit hunched around the corner booth, readily scarfing down heaping plates of food. So that's the boss's cousin. There's that funeral this week, if I'm remembering right, for old Miss Perlane. May she rot in peace. Oh, let the lady rest, Floyd. One shouldn't speak ill of the dead, no matter how foul they were. Especially before they've been so much as lain to rest. If you'd been around in her heyday, you'd be speaking ill too, Tommy. He's right, nastiest woman I've ever met. A Tabitha is a blessing compared to her. Curse the coal out of him. May every Scarlet burn in hell. What the fuck? Why do they hate us so much? That's enough of that. Wow, he's a hunk. Hey, Stella. I went ahead and fixed you up a coffee. They gracefully place a cup of specially brewed coffee in front of Stella. Oh, shucks. Thanks, Avery. And here's some bacon for the little lady. Oh, Gretchen is so cute. Gretchen sniffs the bacon and digs in. Anything for you? Offer your boiled peanuts. I will not offer everyone my boiled peanuts. Okay, games, stop asking me. Order a biscuit and coffee. Yeah, that's what I came here for, right? Could I have a biscuit and coffee, please? I heard they were really good. Look at Stella winking at me. Best in the country. Avery pours the fragrant brew into the empty mug in front of you. They linger after pouring your coffee, turning to you nervously. Oh, and sorry for your loss. Before you have the chance to respond, they're gone. Daddy took my advice with the biscuit. You won't regret it. Anyways, the funeral's not till Sunday, right? That gives you quite a bit of time to slam around town, wake up some demons. Trying to think if there are any cool events going on this week. There is a reading adventure at the library. What is a reading adventure? I mean, you could just call it book club, which is supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every month anyway. Oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night, so that's a fun thing to look forward to. There's the weekly Sunday potluck, which is right at the same day the funeral is, but fuck you, right? That should be right after the funeral too, so it'll be a special occasion. Whoa, sounds neat. Maybe I'll check some of these things out. Anyway, those are all the big events I can think of. As for the day-to-day, any idea how you want to kill time for the rest of the week? I don't know. What's it to you? Do you have something in mind? I kind of want to explore the town's history a little bit more. I don't just want to soak around in the mansion, make PB&J while trying not to fall in holes, and deal with Tabitha's cracky face all the time, you know? Something's telling me this is a loaded question and you've got something in mind. Haha, was I being that obvious? My job means I spend a lot of time in the woods with a camera, and it's always better when someone else is there too. Before Stella can finish, Avery returns, biscuit in tow. Here's your biscuit. Winnie says it's on the house. She sends her condolences. Oh, you didn't have to do that. It looks great. No worries. Hope you enjoy it. Mystico, you pick up the biscuit. It's delicate and fluffy. It nearly crumbles at your touch. Buttery warmth emanates from its surface. You don't even need to taste it to know that it is good. Divinity given buttery form. I am extremely hungry now. After I finish recording, I'm gonna go eat like a pig. You take a bite. It melts in your mouth. As if it was nothing but butter suspended in a thin matrix of dough. Oh god, stop! Truly, this is a perfect biscuit. Whoa! This is a really good biscuit. Wow! So glad you like it. Avery lingers at the table for a moment. So, has Stella mentioned she's famous? Oh, Avery, I'm not famous. Look, if you're not gonna go around tooting your own horn, you know I'm gonna do it for you. Tell a size. Oh no, she's a YouTuber. In that face, man. Why? I'm a YouTuber. Wait, what? Wow, that's rad. Oh, you want everyone else? How does that make you money? Oh god, dude. Why? I did not expect to be personally attacked like this. What kind of videos do you do? She hunts cryptids. You should really check out her channel, Schnurpy. It's amazing. I think the best video to start with would be that river one. Not the lake, but, you know, the controversial one. Oh yeah, the Catawba River Runner. I didn't expect much out of that footage at the time, but it wound up being my most popular video by far. So, the River Runner is a cryptid that's only known a single sighting. Two Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird in the Catawba River. And that's all I had to go on. But then I wound up catching this on camera. What is that? You took shit in a pot? What? Stella pulls out her phone and shows you a clip of something in a river. Some folks said it was a beaver, but if that was the case, it'd be at least twice the size of any beaver I've seen. I also had people saying it was a dog or even a capybara that must have escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary. I'm still not sure what it was, but I'm the one who saw the thing with my own two eyes. That looks like a mountain lion. It's an honest-to-God cryptid there. Oh yeah, totally a dog. Oh, or wait a bit, hold on. I don't want to leave it alone because I want to be scared. You know what, I'm gonna support her so she takes me on her next trip. It's an honest-to-God cryptid there. No way that's a beaver or a dog. And there's no way a capybara would be swimming in a river in the mountains of North Carolina. Unless there's some North American colony of capybaras in Appalachia, but that would still count as a cryptid, wouldn't it? Yeah, until someone catches a capybara up there, that would still count as a cryptid by most standards. My comment section went nuts for this footage, and from there it spread to Twitter pretty fast. Good, Twitter. There were polls for days. I even had actual experts weighing in. It was all a really cool experience. And it meant the video did some pretty great numbers. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. Sure, it's not like any local sanctuaries went missing one, but there's always people keeping exotic animals as pets. Kind of a sewer gator type situation. Haha, exactly. Exotic pet owners set it free, and now it will forever roam the Catawba, using Boy Scouts and YouTube commenters for years to come. So, speaking of things to do around town, I was actually planning on filming this week's video tonight. Yes! I was wondering if maybe you'd want to come along. Pretty easy one this week. We wouldn't even have to camp anywhere. I'm gonna go after the... Wait, no spoilers. Whoops, sorry Avery. It's okay. I should probably get back to it instead of standing around chatting with friends. See y'all around. Now that the coast is clear, we're going after the skunk ape. The what? Ew, stinky. Heck yeah. Isn't that just worse Bigfoot? What's a skunk ape? It's like Bigfoot, but smellier. Most skunk ape sightings are from Florida, but while I was doing research for last week's video, I came across a report where a lady from a town over claimed to have seen one on her deck playing tug of war with her dog. Since when does Bigfoot do that? Smelly or not? And as I leave no stone unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. Nancy Drew style. So what do you say? Wanna tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against darkening sky? That sort of thing? That depends, will Gretchen be there? That actually is a requirement, but absolutely. Against my better judgment. Absolutely. I wanna be scared. I'd love to come along. That's great. It's been a while since I've had anyone besides Gretchen out there. Yes, Gretchen is coming. With me. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I actually started the channel with a couple buddies of mine back in middle school, so it's kinda like a blast from the past. Me and Kanika and Reese, running around in the woods, flipping over rocks and bothering salamanders. Our videos were terrible, but we had a lot of fun, and that's all that mattered to us. You know, that gets me thinking. I wonder if they'd be down to come along with us. Get the old gang back together. Though I guess Kanika has to close out the general store tonight, so I'm pretty sure she's a no-go. But Reese... I think there's a decent chance we could get him to come out of his hidey hole if he's up for it. Do you mind if I make a quick call? Stella pulls out her phone and dials it, waiting while it rings. Reese, dude, what's up? Feels like it's been forever. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear it. You want me to come by or... Okay, if you're really sure, but if you change your mind... Hmm. Oh, I was just calling to ask if you wanted to come out to the woods tonight. I met somebody cool in town today. They're Tabitha's cousin. I know, yeah, just here for the week. Anyway, we're going out to look for skunk pie. We could take the easier trails if that would help. Dang, man, that sounds awful. I hope you take it easy tonight. I'll swing by sometime this week, and we can have a more low-key hang. How's that? Uh, ha, yeah, I'll bring him. Talk to you soon. Bye, bud. Hmm, looks like it's just you and me, pal. Did he ask you to bring me to his house? Why would I ask that? What reason would I have to ask a question like that? I'm gonna ask her, you okay, because I don't know him. Me? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm more worried about Reese. He's had a lot going on in the past, gosh, 10 years or so? But I feel like it's gotten a lot worse recently. I can't remember the last time I saw him leave his house. Why? What's happening? Oh well, it's not my place to talk about, really. I just got a little excited thinking about having him along again. He's hilarious, you'd love him. We should swing by his place sometime this week. Ugh, haven't I met enough people already? I love that you can play this game in a number of ways. I'm gonna say we'll see. I don't know how much I should commit to doing this week. That's fair. But if you find you have the time, he'd love to meet you, and I think you'd get along. But we can talk about making friendship plans later. For now, we've got a skunk ape to hunt. I'm pretty sure earlier on I said skunk pie. I'm hungry, okay? Leave me be. So, we should probably head out if we want to make it up the mountain before it's too dark. Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand. You pause before getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression. Leave a tip, leave a generous tip. You can't afford to leave a tip. Leave a tip. I mean, I don't live here. Just because I'm a Scarlet doesn't mean I have access to a family fortune or whatever. Oh, whatever, fuck it, I like Avery. Plus, he's having a party that I want to go to on Saturday, so let's leave a generous tip. Reach into your pocket and pull out a crumpled $5 bill. You know, it's a bit more than one would expect to get from such a short dining experience, but you might as well share the wealth while you've got it. Also, I do have money. Okay, then, I'm fine. Smooth out the bill before placing it on the table inconspicuously. Oh, that's awesome of you. Avery will appreciate that, I'm sure. Stella turns to leave the diner with you following close behind. Oh, that looks so cool. But I think this is a good place to end today's video. Clap. We'll continue Scarlet Hollow next Wednesday, and I think I can make one or at best two more parts before episode 1 finishes. But yeah, I really like this game. The style is dope. And I don't know, I haven't really so far experienced anything special, but at the same time I still want to know more. I'm just having a lot of fun meeting these characters, and I appreciate the writing as well. The writing is, I think, what does it for me. But yeah, I hope you dudes enjoyed. If you did, let me know down below in the comments what you think about this game. And let me know if you want me to play the full thing when more episodes come out. But if you did enjoy and you haven't done so yet, please do leave a like. It is very much appreciated. Other than that, all the usual stuff as always is down below in the description. Like the subscribe button, which is backwards, and it will be for Scarlet Hollow because I'm on this side. Join button, bell icon, Twitter, Discord, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching, keep investigating and being awesome, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.